Hey guys, I'm checking to see if I'm on here in the right place. I hope so. Is it going to show me live? Let me see if I can find myself. There I am. There we go. Okay guys, I've got you upside down here. I've got you guys upside down. Let me see if I can fix this just a little bit there. This is an asparagus can, guys. You want to make sure you cut the bottom and you cut the top. That's all you gotta do. And then you can take a hammer and mash that, but I couldn't find my hammer. So what I did is I just used this right here and I just mashed down with this, okay? And then I just took this and I just closed it. Just like that with my little clippers. Now you can put a piece of, you can still put some of that Oasis in here or a little piece of foam in here. But what I want to do is I'm going to paint this. And I've been sitting here thinking, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I want to paint it. I know I bought some white chalk paint over here, but I guess I didn't. I thought I had. I had it in my hand. Oh well. We're going to go ahead and paint it with this beige. It's just sandstone. I'm going to pour a little bit here in my lid. A little bit in my lid. And it's easier if you just use an old piece of foam on these cans. They paint a whole lot easier just by tapping it. See how that just covers easier with the just tapping your paint on? And I'm using chalk paint. You want to use chalk paint. That's a lot of paint right there. You can actually even put some sand or something in your paint to give it a little bit of grit. That would be okay too. Making sure I get down those little bitty places right there. And I'm going to go as far over to the side as I can go. And we're going to dry this. There we go. Hey, Cheryl. So I've got one coat dried here, and you can still see some of that metal in here, and we'll probably give it 2 coats, or I may come back over it with another coat. I was thinking here just maybe putting I have some different chalk paints here that I can come in and paint with some different colors. Guys, you can use any size of a can. I have used big cans. I've used regular size cans. This just happened to be an asparagus can that I had the other night. I like asparagus. Jeff doesn't. I'd rather have it fresh, but the fresh doesn't look too great right now. So I'll have to settle for can. I'm just kind of raking that paint down in that little crevice there. And see, the seam to my can is here on the back. You either want it on the back or the side. And let's go ahead and give that a dry. These are really cute projects. Hey, Barbara. Now be careful because this does get hot. Okay, this does get hot. So I'm going to go ahead and put another coat on the back here. Because I didn't get as good a coat on the back as I did the front. And see, there's the seam. Either you match it with the seam on the side or to the back. Okay, let's go ahead and dry this, and we're going to put it on the front and do another cut on the front. I just found the piece of rice paper that I did the other night that I'm going to use the companion piece on here. And these make really cute hangers. Now, if you have a great big one, like a great big can, I would drill 2 holes in it. You can take a nail and punch through it. These cans are so cheap anymore. And I want to make this just a little bit flatter on the top, just like that. Just kind of mash it down just a little bit. There's my hair, guys. I'm losing hair right and left. There we go. Now I saw a little spot right here. When I look down on it, I can see that bottom right there. I'm going to just kind of get some paint down in there and kind of camouflage that right there just a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this up, and I'm going to use that same dirty sponge because I'm not going to waste my sponges. I put this up, back up here, and I think I'm going to take, let me find my other chalk paint back here. I have some Pool Blue, and it's a light color. If I can get it open. Tell you what, having a bum wrist really stinks right now. There we go. Because it's not that tight, I just can't grip it. Okay, guys, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this pull. Oh, I'm going to just dabble another color of paint over this. If I can get it open. Let me get my paint heated up. I'm trying to open up my paint. There we go. Oh my goodness, come on, paint. Okay. Now I got it open. Oh my goodness. Nothing like cutting your hand up. I just want a little bit of blue. That's not stirred up very good. That's okay. Man, I just peeled the skin. I'm going to go ahead and use my dirty sponge here. And I just want to put just a little bit on. We're just going to come in and just kind of tap some color on this. That way it's not so flat looking. And the reason why I'm using my dirty one is it kind of helps mute it down a little bit. I'm just going to kind of tap some other colors on here just to give it a muted color. We still see that tan back behind it, and this way it doesn't look so brown looking. And let's go ahead and let's dry this up. Now be careful when your hand's in there because this does get hot. That sandstone now almost looks like a peachy color. Let me get a wet thing here so I don't get any paint on my thing here. I'll be so glad, guys, to get to the doctor tomorrow. It's sad when you can't wait to go to the doctor. I've decided to put this one right here on, and, well, no, I may put that one on. No, let's do this one. This one right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some water on a brush, and I just want this arch. I don't want anything big. I just want that little arch, and I use my paint there in my thing. Here's another paint. Let me grab my water over here. I was just sitting here getting all kinds of ideas, thinking about doing one of these again. These are so easy to do. What was that, Terry? I just saw Terry on here. Whoops. I didn't see any notice about this. I looked at the page and didn't say anything. Oh, I put it on the page, Terry. Probably had to scroll down just a little bit. I did make a post. We were going on today early because we have the girls' birthday dinner tonight. I say girls, it's just going to be Lauren. And I've got to call Haley right after this, see if she's not working because I haven't heard from her today. I texted her early this morning. See, I just want this little arch right here. I don't want the whole thing. Whoops, I kind of went in it a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't have to have this as long as I have the shape. As long as I got the shape. Oh, that's good. I used to get cans from the school, and man, I miss getting those cans from school. I may have to call them back and see if they can start saving me some. I just haven't thought about it. I used to get those great big cans when I worked at the school. They were really good about saving them for me. Better than going to the landfill. I may have to go up and talk to Nora. I think she's still there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this off of the bottom right here. Right there. And that will pretty much fit right here on the front. Now, it's going to kind of wrinkle and go into the grooves, and that's okay. You really want that. Tell you what, this has just been one of those days today. I tell you what, I can't do anything right today. It doesn't make any difference what I try to do right. It has all just been crazy. Okay, I'm going to take this sideways. I'm going to just kind of put me some Mod Podge. And make sure you get down in those grooves. Make sure I've got some Mod Podge over the whole thing here. And I usually spray these with like a matte sealer. Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom here. Start at the bottom all the way down. And you want to kind of feel as you go up. See how I'm getting all these indentions right here? I know I'm getting it down in the grooves. When I'm going up, just take your fingers and just rub it up. You can go either up or down. I just happen to go at the bottom because I can hold it and go up. And up here we won't have any because it's in the top. See how that just puts that in the grooves right there? And that little indention. I'm going to go ahead and take some Mod Podge over the top of this to seal it on this. And then I can always spray the can with the matte sealer. But I'm doing this so that I can make sure that's down in the grooves. Right down in here is where I want to make sure it's in the grooves. And let's go ahead and dry that real quick. Guys, you can make these and sell them. People buy. And see how those colors are coming through that paper? It just changed the whole look of this paper. Now I'm going to take my wax here. I just have my dark, well, let's see, wait here. Do I have my other one? Let me get these packages out of the way from this morning. I'm going to just go ahead and take my, I got a little brush here. I'm just going to take some Distress Oxide. You could take paint, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to come around my paper edges so that I don't see that little white core. I can see it. Somebody else may not see it, but I can see it. Now see right there, I have a little bit of paint that came up, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to take my ink and go over it. I'm going to take my ink and go over my bottom down here. Kind of come up here around my sides. Go right here on my edge. You don't have to do the whole thing, because really all you're going to see is the front of it. Just like that. And we just kind of blended all of that in. Now, I don't have any foam here. I thought I had some foam, and I don't have some foam. But we got this foam here. And I just grabbed some of my flowers. I didn't really have any rhyme or reason what I wanted to put in here. I thought I could just put some cherry blossoms in here. I have those. Those really look cute in there. And then I found this pick right here. I found a couple picks. And I think I'm going to put some of these in there because it's already got the greenery. And you'll want to cut it down. And like I said, if I had some of my foam and I don't have any, I need to go to Dollar Tree and grab some more. Kind of measure down here how much you want these sticking up. I'm just pushing my flowers up like that. And I'm just taking some off, and we're going to clip these and stick them in. If I stuck in the whole thing, it would be too high. There we go. I tell you what, let me find something to stick in the bottom of that. Surely I have a small piece here somewhere. Hold on just a second, guys. I just can't get back there to it. It's my problem. Nope, I can't get back to it. And oh wait, what's it? Nope, that's a green bottle. Well, what can we stick in there? I'm trying to think, what can I stick in the bottom of that to help hold it up? We're just going to have to wing it without it. But I would definitely put in a piece of Oasis in it. It won't hurt anything. Where did I get this pick at? Oh, I got this pick at Walmart, believe it or not. This came from Walmart. I think I'm just going to stick this in here. Just something to help me put this in here to hold them up. Let me find my longest piece. These look like my longest ones. So if I had my Oasis in here, I would stick these in. Just like that. You can glue a little hanger on the back or a hanger here on the back. Nobody's going to see it. That's a little taller. And let's stick this one over here. Now, I would put a hanger on the back of that. You can put ribbon. You can do anything you want on the back of it. You can bend these flowers, some of them to kind of come up and over. These all usually have a little wire in them, and you can manipulate them just a little bit. Like that. This is such an easy project, guys. I would love to see you guys make some of these. They don't take a whole lot to make up. I'm going to grab a piece of jute right here. And we're going to make a hanger for the back of it. Okay? I'm just going to put a little hanger on the back of it. It doesn't have to be that big. I'm just going to use my nippers. And what I like to do is I'm going to tie a knot. Right here. I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to flip this over. And this doesn't weigh very much at all. It doesn't weigh very much. I'm going to get my hot glue here. And you probably want to do this before you put your flowers in. I'm going to just stick that in. Hold that down. Let me just take these flowers out. I'm going to stick that in, hold it down, okay? Let it dry. And then you can take a little piece of ribbon. You can take any little, you can take some masking tape. Guys, I don't think all masking tape is created equal. Some of them are good and some of them aren't. Let's take this out right here. This is what I've been dealing with this masking tape. It's a new thing and it just peels off. That's okay for this. I can use these little pieces. I've got my glue in there. Now, this is going to hold it. I want you to put a little bit more glue on top of your knot, just like that. And then take a piece of masking tape. And that tape is all going to meld together. And you have a pretty sturdy little hanger there on the back that you can hang up. For these smaller cans like this, it makes it so much easier. I'm just sticking these back in. Just like that. That was a long one. There, just like that. And then we have a little hanger right here in the back that I mashed down in there. Oh, I stuck a thing in there. Oh, I stuck all my flowers in there. Guys, my hands just don't want to work. And see how rough I'm being with that? That is not going to come out. Let's hold that down. Now let's stick our flowers in. There we go. Now we have a little hanger. It's got a little hanger here on the back, and you can hang it up. This thing doesn't weigh but a couple ounces, and that's going to hold it really good. I hope you guys all liked this project today. I'm going to try to come up with some other cute ideas like this that you can decorate with. You know, this right here is so muted. You know, it really did go good with this can. The size of it was great. You can do napkins. You could even just paint out your can if you wanted to and paint something on it if you're a good painter. That would be cute too. Thank you guys. All right, everybody. Have a great evening, and I will see you guys all later. Goodbye, everybody.